Hi guys, welcome. Alas, I am back and I would like to share my January 2021 setup. And I'm back in a regular TN and I have been since October and I'm thoroughly enjoying it as of late. So I decided to switch my cover, and I had never shown this actually online before. I got this eons ago. This is a Spek. Very beautiful. They have all different kinds of Spek models out there. I'm not even sure what this one is. When I went on their website, they must have updated because I had to re-register. So it was that long ago. I would gander to say maybe 2016, maybe 2015, maybe 2014 or 13. I'm not exactly sure. But I forgot all about this beauty, and I house a lot of my planner covers in my china cabinet in my mini office, and I don't go in it as often as I should, so I was just sorting things out and straightening up, and I found this beauty. So this is my Spek. It's a camel color. It's gorgeous leather. Beautiful. Here it is from this vantage point on the side, the top, and I have a thickums of a planner in here. This is a Soumkine Traveler's Notebook planner, and she is very thick and well loved. Here it is from this side, from the bottom, and from the back. I just added a few charms. I put this Planner Society charm on that I've had with a gourd. I was going to say syringe, with a gourd clip safety pin. I just decided to hook it on like that. I do believe this had a rose gold lobster claw on it, and I think at the time I was out of them, so I took it off of this to use it on something else. But I have plenty now, so I can just replace that if I feel like it. And then I have this cute little bookmarker I made with buttons. It has 3 strands on it. I made that years ago. So let's just take a quick flip and I'll show you what I have here. This fountain pen I thought would be a perfect match for the theme I'm going with. And this is my Monteverde Regatta Sport in Northern Lights edition. And I have it hooked to just a binder clip that I made with some elastic. And I put a cute snowflake. That is my theme. Snowflakes and snowmen. So I just added some deco here. The configuration of pockets is pretty different from my other planners. It has 2 pockets, business card size right here. And the Spek logo is here. And then a nice secretarial pocket here. And then 2 business card size pockets here, which are, this last one is super long. So I just added some deco just to spice things up, as it were. And I just made everything. This is a Planner Society, that's Planner Society, Cat Espresso Co. And then here is my Soumkine. I made a window in October or September when I first started the month of October. This was my setup. So I've been in here October, November, December, January, and I do believe I can fit February in this one book. So that's 5 months in one book, which is totally awesome. This has 380 pages. Here is the back. I stuck some snowflake acetate and cardstock, and this is just what I keep sticky notes on. It's a piece of plastic, Grafix Plastic. Cut it out and I added a plaid shirt, some sticky notes. That's the back. The beautiful vellum that I laminated, Catspresso Co. stickers, and just some more deco. And then I have my Century Niece Rose Gold. This is my favorite pen of all time. I got this approximately 2018 from the Nibsmith. I texted him and he sent this right out. Very beautiful. And this writes like a dream. Lavender is my favorite color. They have many renditions of this pen. I guess it is a popular pen. At the time, I just saw the lavender and the rose gold, and I said, yes, please. I need that in my life, and I am so happy to have that. Okay, so I open this up, and again, I just added a piece of acetate with snowflakes here, and another plaid shirt here. And then we get to the month. Are you ready? This is super cute and super fun. Let me get you in the frame. Ta-da! So, there you have it. Today is the Wednesday the 30th. So we have one more day, and then I'll finish out my monthly assessment, and then I'll do a flip of December. So here is my sweet setup for January, and I'm just into the pop-up theme, as you can see. I think this is super cute, and I used a Martha Stewart doily, several of them, to make this pop-up snowflake, and I cut it out. This backdrop is paper from scrapbook.com. I love the night sky with the snowflakes and the trees. It's beautiful. And then I just used a stamp I had on hand with snowflakes with little hearts at the end. So I think that turned out nice. So this is actually a very functional planner, but I like to express myself through just mixed media in different ways. So that's why I enjoy doing a bullet journal. This is a traveler's notebook bullet journal. That's what I consider it. And then I added more doilies here on the side. Super cute. And I used liquid glue for that. And then I put it behind this oil slick paper from Michaels. And then I also put another snowflake tip in. And some more paper. And this has beautiful branches. And then I just stamped over that. Added a calendar cutout. And then I stamped out some more of the snowflakes and added some stickers. Cute. And there's my first snowman. And then these are from Planner Press. I just made reusable tabs. Same method that Carrie Harling did years ago. Just using these. And then I added some holographic washi from AliExpress. And then this is my before the pen. And incidentally, these are pink. These pink bows. So I only used 4 of them this month for the sections I wanted to quickly turn to. And this is my inbox section. So last month and the month before and so on, I have a little cover that goes over this. So that's what I was using. But I wanted something a little different this time, so I just did that tipping. And then we have my brain drain section. Very cute. Just kept it really simple. And in order to be able to utilize this paper, I did the first stamp in sections I didn't think would get much writing use. And then I just stamped it off so it would be a delicate ink. So that way I could just write right over the top of the snowflakes. And I used the Getting Things Done method by David Allen, which has been working phenomenally. I've been doing that since October, and I think it's a very, very good method. I found that I have been much more productive. So that's why, because I don't usually share after the pen. But I've been doing that as of late and just covering things up with sticky notes that are private, just to show you just how good that method and system is. I highly recommend it. I will link his book along with everything else in the description box below if you are interested. And then the only section I've already started on is my plan of actions steps, I call this. And these are my next steps. So I just call it my plan of action. And then I have my first tier of my 3-tier bookmarker here. So because I utilize this section quite a bit, and I also tabbed it off with one of those pink tabs that I made. So I can get to this quickly because I use this a lot. So it's functional and it's cute and it's fun to use. Very sweet. So I like them to make the most of both worlds, if you will. Now, I don't necessarily know if I'll do that every single month. So far, since I've been in here in October, I've had the time to do it. But there may just be strictly functional, maybe in February or March. We'll just see. But in any event, if I have time, I really enjoy myself working with different mixed media items. So anyway, so then I use some of the same paper from Michaels, this holographic oil slick, and I had little remnants. So I used these as headers and dividers on the page. So this is my monthly focus, my one little word. I participate in that every year by Allie Edwards. My projects that I want to work on this month, and my faith. And yes, that says E-Man. I love language. My best friend, she studied linguistics at Georgetown and got accepted into Georgetown Law, and she speaks 7 languages. But I do love language, so that the word E-Man means faith in Arabic. In case you were new here and you were wondering. And then I made a little section, again, with the paper. Instead of using washi tape, I just used the paper because I had it. This is my winter bucket list. And then I used some more stickers and Mandy Lynn Plan stickers. This is January. And I hand lettered everything. I used a combination of my Tombow brush pen and my Pentel sign pen to do that. And then I hand sewed these little papers. I had leftover paper, so I just decided to add this little section to my bucket list. And these are the special things I'll be doing, hopefully if I have time. And I just used needle and thread, and I sewed it through the paper. As you can see, the yarn. I like doing that. So my bucket list for January is my 2021 goals: drink hot tea, read, cuddle, bubbles, meaning a bubble bath, and contemplate life. I never give myself time just to contemplate, you know? I'm always on the go. And then special things. I wrote facial, and I used the black Pentel Sign Touch pen for that. Facial, pedicure, and peanut butter fudge. I want to make peanut butter fudge. I haven't done that in so long. My bestie, she usually brings that from the beach for me. They have a beach house, so, but I didn't ask her to this time, so I want to make some peanut butter fudge. It's fun to do, and it's super easy. Hopefully I can squeeze that in. And then we come to my work section. So I decided, again, it worked for me last month to do it like this, my grids. And then I just hand lettered the days of the week, and then I stamped off the same snowflake stamp. And that says "Let It Snow," and I added some stickers, and then a section over here with just for work notes. And then this section is basically my habit trackers. I have 4 things I like to track. My Mojo Chronicles, so that's basically my affect. And sleepy time, as in sleepy time tea, how many hours of sleep I'm getting. My skincare, and then ICRA means read, and how much I'm reading, if I'm getting that in every day. And so these habit trackers are blank, and then you can just write in the dates if you need to. So what I did is because for this, my Mojo Chronicles and my sleepy time, I use numbers, like how many hours I'm sleeping, and on a scale from 0 to 10, how is my affect? How am I feeling? Am I happy? Am I productive? Am I tired? You know. So I like to write in the numbers on these 2. And then on these 2, I can just check it off or use a Zig Clean Color dot and just dot it in. So that's why you see it's numbered on Monday, and then I have the 1st on Friday, and then Sunday has the 3rd. And I left the rest blank because then I can see the dates for the rest of them. So that worked out. And then I have my YouTube brainstorm section, and I have requested videos, video ideas, and then I have a ton of these doilies, so I just cut some up. I think they're cute because they're holographic. So, and then same for unpublished videos. This is my section for that. And I like the way this has been working out. I leave myself 2 pages for that. And then I have another tier of my bookmarker. So these are my published videos. So I put a tab here, Planner Press tab. So I tend to come to this section quite often. So I like to keep up with that and record everything. And then I have my wellness section, and I got the bundle from Mandy Lynn Plans with all the date stickers, the month stickers. It comes with 5, and I need 6 for this, so I just use my same stamp that I use for my habit trackers. And I stamped in the last one. So again, we have for my wellness section, mind and soul, and then body. And then under mind and soul, I have faith, growth, learning, and expressions, and then what I do with each one. And then I can just, again, go in with a Zig Clean Color dot and dot off what I've done. And then over here, body. So I have fitness and skincare. And I've also labeled these. And then I added coffee cups, and it's super cute. It's a little busy for me, but it is what it is. So it still works. And then I made another snowflake. out of the same doily. And this is my grateful for section. Alhamdulillah in Arabic means grateful, basically, if you will, because that language, one word has many branches, if you will. So you can utilize that word for what you're grateful for. And again, I stamped off, so it's very light in most spots with that stamp. So I can just write in every day what I'm grateful for. And then I used another Mandy Lynn Plans January sticker there. And then I have a section for movies. This is my favorite section of the whole month. This and this. See the pop-up? I love the pop-up, and I just adore this. I think this is very girly with the doilies and the color of the washi itself. Very nice. So as you can see, I tend to mix and match this kind of deco with analog. What I consider analog-y and vintagey, like with this. I like both, so I like having the mixture. And that rocks my world, if you will. So this is my monthly menu. So I did a classic Writer Carol bullet journal style here, and then these are the groceries here, Winter Wonderland. And then this is my personal calendar. So I just drew out the grids and a hand letter, January 2021. Can you believe it's already 2021? Almost a couple days. And then I did messy lines. And then, so I could utilize the stamp again, I just stamped little bits. And I used Mandy Lynn Plans Days of the Week stickers on there. And this is a short week, the 1st through the 3rd. So I put January 1st to the 3rd, 2021, focus, next week, and to do. So this is my weekly layout, and then I like to keep the 3rd tier on the week of. And then for my daily pages, it starts January the 1st, 2021, which is a Friday. And I use the Studio Calico stamp. I love that you can use the star, or they have a heart and various things on this particular stamp for 01. And I like the messy stamped off look, so that's why it's like that. Allie Edwards does that a lot too. That's where I got that idea from. And then it just, I used washi throughout, and then more of the snowflake stamp. And I used a large one and a small one. And then I hand lettered everything else. And then I just trickled in on the weekly assessment and the, as you can see, the weekly layout, a snowman. I have a ton of snowman stickers, but I was trying to keep this as flat as possible because, as you can see, it's very, very thick, and I want to be able to use this for January as well as February, and you can see how thick that is. So I was very, very conscious to just use flat stickers. And that's it for basically, that is my layout. So then I can just go in between and go back to my brainstorming and my plan of action with my weekly and daily layouts. And, oh, and then I also want to point out that I made a, this is December, super cute, my gingerbread. I had made a, perhaps one day. This is the David Allen Someday Maybe list, so I call mine Perhaps One Day. I made this in November, and then I just flip back to this every time because I have a companion planner that goes with this one, which is my reference planner, which is a half-letter disc-bound planner, and I house it in my desk agenda by Louis Vuitton, as it were. And so I needed one of these just in this planner, so I don't mind flipping back whenever I need to this section and adding more things in. And I will have this, once this book is full after February, then I will make a new one for my next setup. And that just works out fantastic. I can't go on and on enough about David Allen's Getting Things Done system. It just really works. So basically, you have your brain drain, and then from there, you have your plan of action. So when I do this tomorrow, or this evening, I will just get everything out onto paper, and then these are the things I know I already want to do. And then once I do that, then I will put this list into action, or perhaps one day section, as well as on my weekly layout, or my monthly layout, or wherever it needs to go to get taken care of. But it's going to be somewhere, and that way you don't lose the idea. So I really, really, really like this method. So I'll just flip through the rest of these for you, and I just added the deco, and I have plenty of writing space. I like to give myself 1 day per page, and then a weekly assessment after every week, a weekly layout, and then into the days. And I did it different this time by making the boxes like that instead of hobo style like I've been doing. That's Hobonichi style right here is my weekly one of my weekly layouts for December. Just to spice it up a little. I really love these snowflakes with the hearts on them. I got this in a kit. It was from Cocoa Daisy last year or the year before, in case anybody is wondering. And I love the stamped off, like, look, double stamped. Another weekly assessment. And I just carried the washi throughout. And then every Monday I put a little pink coffee cup. I don't know if you caught that. And like I said, Snowman. And these are from Target Dollar Spot years ago. But they come out with different versions of them. I just have a stash, so I use it. Whatever I'm in the mood for. And then I have this. This is my weekly assessment for the last week of January. So you can see that's Sunday the 31st. Then I used more holographic oil slick paper. The same paper that I used for this. And then I added a lavender one. And some washi tape. And I just had leftover pieces, so I like to do it like that. So on this section, if I feel like I can add some sort of a collage piece on top of that, so I left that blank to allow myself to have room to play somewhere for this month. And then my last page for January is my monthly assessment. So I have ample room to write that out with. And that's it. And then I have my stickies for the following month. So, that, my friends, is everything. I hope you enjoyed this little flip. And I hope you do try the Getting Things Done method by David Allen. Highly, 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 highly recommend it. I can't say enough good things about it. Alright, thank you ever so kindly for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that somewhere, someone out there is inspired by my layouts. All right. Peace out. Take good care. Bye.